Good morning, everyone. It's Anita Foster with the Arlington ISD, and I'm joined here with Superintendent Dr. Matt Smith. Cynthia Anthony is here, our principal. We are at Corey Academy of Fine Arts and Dual Language because we are celebrating our Teacher of the Month for April, Tena Phelps. We just barged into your classroom, disrupted your piano class. What were you thinking?
Oh my goodness. What's going on?
Now, you saw the superintendent come in, and he let you know that you were the elementary school Teacher of the Month.
That is so cool. What an honor. What an honor.
We saw your students just wrap their arms around you and show their appreciation. Tell us a little bit about your students and what makes you so passionate about being a teacher.
Well, I love all the kids. And I love teaching. Piano is one of those things kids really like to do and like to learn. And I have the passion, and they do. And that makes it a lot of fun.
Dr. Smith, we saw the students, as I mentioned, they just embraced Miss Phelps. They were so happy to hear the announcement from you. How proud does that make you feel when you go in a classroom?
Oh, very proud. It's obvious that Ms. Phelps has an amazing connection with kids, and we all know that if we want kids to work hard in the classroom, a lot of it is about the connection the teacher has with students. I've been in that classroom a couple of times now, and I've seen her work firsthand, and it's truly amazing.
We saw the students working on their assignments. Ms. Anthony, you were there with us, proud principal here at Corey Academy, and you know Ms. Phelps well. What makes her such an outstanding teacher?
Well, Ms. Phelps has been with our program since it started, and ever since day one, she's hit the ground running being a leader in our program and for our kids. She has a nickname for every single child in the building, and they can't wait to receive their nickname whenever it comes because it's meant from the heart, and she connects with each student. She has the highest of expectations, and she pours so much into every single student. Her integration of piano and dual language and the fine arts is just incredible, and we are so lucky to have her.
It's one of the things that makes this campus special, but you've been in education a lot longer than you've just been at Corey. Tell us how many years you've been a teacher?
40. This is my 40th.
40th year, and I know we're going to lose you at the end of this year to retirement. What will you miss most about it?
The kids and the family, your family here. So I will miss all of that.
Well, you have just been a shining example of what it means to be passionate and really engage those kids in the curriculum. So keep on doing what you're doing through the end of this year. We will celebrate you and all of our other retirees at the end of the year with a very heartfelt thank you for all that you do. But for now, we're going to say thank you for all you do here at Corey. Dr. Smith and I are going to jump in the car, and we're going to do the same thing to someone else we just did to you. So you will not be the only one today. So y'all stay right there, and we'll make our next surprise coming right up. And here we are at Shackelford Junior High, where we have just surprised art teacher Niki Glenn. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Now, you were in your art class. Your students were all actively participating, making chameleons today. And I saw your face when we walked in the door. You were like, what is going on? What did you think when you saw the superintendent?
I wasn't honestly really sure what to think. I was pretty taken off guard, so yeah, I was a little surprised.
Well, we're going to talk more about you and your great accomplishments, and to help us with that, your wonderful principal is here, Kelly Smith, principal here, Shackelford Junior High. What makes Miss Glenn so special?
Miss Glenn just does a fabulous job building relationships with our kids. We actually started teaching here about the same year, and the kids this is a place where they can come and just feel welcome and feel warmth and feel able to take risk in this classroom with their art and grow socially, emotionally, and in the skill of art.
And it's one of the reasons I think Arlington is known nationally as a fine arts district. But Ms. Smith put it really well. It's about taking risks and allowing students to do that. What did you see in the classroom today?
Yeah, one of the things I see is the kids love being in here. And as soon as we walked in and said she was winning an award, the kids' faces lit up. And that tells a lot about connection, but also about the investment that she's making. Ms. Glenn has invested in each and every one of our kids, helping them grow, helping them mature through really critical times in their lives. And we couldn't be more proud.
We are big supporters of the fine arts here in the Arlington ISD, and I know you've been here 9 years. Tell me what's so special about being able to use your craft, your skill of being an artist to help kids.
I think it's really important that, well, obviously I love to do art, but I think it's really important what I've learned over the years of teaching is to create a space where kids come and they have that time where they can just kind of relax. And they've got an outlet to be creative, which we know creative thinkers make the best leaders. But I just always thought it was really important that the kids felt like they belong somewhere. And this seems, the art studio always has been it. And over the 9 years, it just seems to get better and better every year. So they inspire me more every year, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of this program.
Well, we know you inspire them and all of us too. So congratulations on being our junior high teacher of the month all across the Arlington ISD. Now, I know you got surprised today, and we are not done yet. We have another surprise coming. We're going to let you get back to making chameleons. We are going to jump in the car, and we're going to make our high school surprise coming up next. Here we are at Martin High School. We have just surprised our engineering teacher in our STEM program, Paul Laux, with the Teacher of the Month. We had to search a little bit to find you. We went in several classrooms, so a lot of your colleagues now know that you were Teacher of the Month. But when we found you and we came in the room, your students were all working hard today, doing coding, and you were kind of looking at us like, what are you doing here?
I had no idea, none at all.
What were you thinking when you saw the new superintendent and your principal?
I actually didn't know who he was. I didn't recognize him. And she always has good news, so I wasn't shocked.
Oh, that's always good to hear. Principal Roddy with the good news had very good news today. Why was it important for you to recognize Mr. Laux as your Teacher of the Month?
Well, Paul does so many things at Martin High School, and he's been here for a while, but he just recently took our robotics team to state. And he spends lots of time on weekends and afternoons just being up here with those students. And he really is very deserving. The kids love him. He opens his room every day at lunch and lets kids come in here. A lot of teachers do that at Martin High School, but it's something that's really special, and they always want to come down here. So.
And tell us why you do that, because you don't have to open your room at lunchtime. You don't have to work on the weekends. Why do you do that?
Why not? We're all here, and we can be productive, so let's be productive.
And this is why you're the Teacher of the Month, for sure. Dr. Smith, you know that not all teachers have to invest like that, but this Teacher of the Month does. What does that mean to you as the superintendent?
Yeah, you can see what Mr. Laux does. The students and their faces told everything today. He invests time and energy in them and makes them the center of the work that they're doing, ensuring that they're having the learning experiences that they need. But he also does it in a manner that you can tell the students want to relate to him. They want to connect with him. I hear he tells really good dad jokes, and I can't wait to hear some of them.
I'm sure we'll get some. And I know that you really enjoy this work. How long have you been a teacher in Arlington?
Oh gosh, I actually don't know the answer to that. It's my 30th year in education. I know that.
Okay, that is an amazing career. What makes you stick to it and continue to be passionate about it?
The kids. It's the relationship with the kids.
And I love that. You are a man of few words, but very powerful ones. So thank you for all you do. Principal Roddy, I know you're really proud. Dr. Matt, we know you're very proud as well. Congratulations on earning Teacher of the Month for our high schools all across the Arlington ISD. All right, we're not done yet. We have one more surprise stop to make where we're going to congratulate our district Employee of the Month. So Dr. Matt and I will be back in a flash. And here we are at our last stop of the day. We're at the Center for Visual and Performing Arts, where we have just surprised Micah Green as our District Employee of the Month. Your reaction was priceless. What were you thinking when the superintendent came in, a bunch of people that you do know and some you don't?
Yeah, I had no idea. Everyone just came into the room, and I was like, what's happening? And then I saw, awards and things. And I thought, oh, someone on our team is going to get an award. That's nice.
Did you think it was going to be you, Mike?
No.
Now, you are the coordinator of theater and dance here for the Arlington ISD. Tell us a little bit about what that means for you day to day.
Yeah, so I'm the fine arts coordinator of theater and dance, and so I'm the advocate and support at the district level for our theater and dance programs. And we're neck deep into one act competitions and dance concerts and all the really great things going on right now.
And I know you do this. You do a lot of other things for the district. I'm going to come back to that. But I want to turn our attention to your director, who fully supports you being Employee of the Month, Dr. Christopher Anderson, our Director of Fine Arts, all across the district. What makes Micah so special?
Well, we all know Micah from his public figure, and we see him presenting all over the place and maybe hosting events or whatever, but that's really a small part of what he does for the district. His primary role is about serving students and serving teachers and launching programs and making sure that kids connect with each other, with their art form, with their schools and their communities, because we know that engagement in an activity leads to better attendance, leads to higher graduation rates, and that's a really important aspect of the arts. Well, Micah just wholeheartedly is all in that for students. And so he works with theater and dance, but he works all over the place doing all kinds of different things to make sure that kids have opportunities.
And Micah, we know, because we do see you all over the district, your public personality, as Dr. Anderson mentioned, but why is it so important for you to open these doors for students all across Arlington ISD?
Yeah, so just from my years of teaching in the classroom, I just understand that the arts, what they can do for kids, especially the kids that might get, a little left behind sometimes, and that's what none of us want, right? So anytime we can catch a kid and make a difference in their life, then we're going to do what we can to do that.
And we've heard a lot today about the fine arts, Dr. Matt. We've heard how it helps students in the classroom and out of the classroom. You've heard that a couple of times.
Yeah, it's been a nice theme that we've heard throughout the day today, and I agree with what Micah just said. It's really about connecting kids and bringing them together and letting them experience the arts. And I know Micah's work behind the scenes is what really makes it happen in our schools for our kids, which is just truly amazing.
And we appreciate you, Micah, because I think my team asks a lot of you on a regular basis to host our events, to do convocation, because you're so great at the connection that Dr. Matt mentioned. So congratulations to you, but we're not done. We have one more person we want to introduce everybody to, and that's Stephanie with EECU, who drops off the $2 bills, which I know you got today. All of our teachers of the month received that today as well. Stephanie, I want to turn to you and say, why is it so important that you guys at EECU be a part of what we do with Teachers of the Month?
Well, so EECU was actually established 90 years ago by educators for educators. So supporting and recognizing your amazing staff like Micah here in Arlington ISD is exactly what we love to do. And we thank you for allowing us to be a part of your special recognitions and bring that little added bonus. So.
Well, I know our teachers love it, especially the $2 bills. We always see the students get excited. We saw Micah get excited today as well, and it's deserved. So congratulations for being our Employee of the Month. Thank you, Dr. Anderson, for your kind words. Thanks for being with us. As always, Dr. Matt. And Stephanie, thank you, and everyone at EECU for all you do. Congratulations to all of our April Teachers of the Month and our District Employee of the Month. We'll do it again next month, and we hope to see you there. Until then, everybody, stay safe and well.